Good morning, everybody. Today we are out here sort of in the surroundings of Wolseley, nice little area of fairly recently burnt rhinoceros fynbos type deals, and we have some amazing Drosera pauciflora. This is a nice white flowered form, pretty small, flowering very early. They're budding so far. We have found one flower that's pretty deformed. Unfortunately, I'm not sure what could have caused that. You can see a lot of them hiding down here in this very clay soil. They're joined by quite a lot of irids. This might be an Ixia, some sort of Iridiceae type plant. There's also ornithogolum here. You can see lots of stuff just out here flowering nicely in the open habitat after a burn. So here we are, our next find, just a few short steps away. A lovely vibrant form of Drosera sistiflora, one of the largest flowered sundews in the world, if not the largest. But these ones, very small plants. They're accompanied here by Drosera trinervia, very little ones. And for the orchid nerds, there are some holothrix, little hair orchids. See if we can get a better shot. So here's the holothrix. This could be villosa or sinua, also known as hair orchids. These are little tuberous winter-growing orchids, similar to how the Drosera sistiflora here are winter growers with a thick root. These escape underground for summer dormancy. Here's another one of the white-flowered Drosera pauciflora. Unlike Drosera sistiflora, they're entirely rosette growing. There's no leaves on the stem. If you look at the sistiflora just over here, you can see along the length of the stem, lots of leaves terminating in flowers. This pauciflora just has inflorescence. You can see more sistiflora in here, and really nice open habitat for them. So here's another orchid for the orchid lovers. This is Pterygonium alatum, a little bit early for him. Sitting right next to some Drosera sistiflora. We got more Pterygoniums around. Very hard to find the macro lens. There we go. It's another little Pterygonium right here in focus. Very hard to spot. And the Babiana, Irid, etc. They're really beautiful. There are, safe to say, thousands of them. So this beautiful plant we have before us is a Morea. I'm unsure of the species. It's also an iris. Has a set of 3 flowers. Beautiful little dainty thing. It's on a pretty long stem here. As you can see, just absolute masses of irids here. This is the seed head of an amarylid that broke off. It could be Chrysine, Amaryllis, Amacaris, etc. There's a few more around. They sort of blow around in the wind after they've been dislodged from the plant. You often find them. I found this one in the bush there. I mean, wow. Can't get over this field. So over here we find ourselves with more Drosera sistiflora, but a fairly pale white to lilac form, tall, very leafy. And then we have this more diminutive pink flowered form that does want to focus. A little tighter on the leaves, generally a bit smaller other places. The sistiflora will be sort of that big, while the pink eyes are still small. Now moving into more sand. You can see more Drosera growing down there. So under this bush here is something interesting. We have a paintbrush lily leaf. Not sure if it's Scodoxus or Haemanthus. I will correct that in the video. These are also bulbous geophytes. They have a nice big red flower. It's growing here in the fairly open sand. There's a few sundews. So another one here for the orchid lovers. This is Satyrium bicorn, growing alongside Drosera sistiflora. The Satyriums, or the satires, very nice orchid genus. These large fleshy leaves on the ground. This one doesn't have too many flowers, but there are a lot of them around. Really gorgeous plants. So we're back, and this pauciflora flower we looked at earlier is now completely open. Absolutely lovely cream color. The stigma is super branchy. Just a little rosette there at the bottom, making this huge flower. Let's see, let's get a finger in there for the scale. Not bad. So I'm just here on the side of a road somewhere by a ditch. A very nice, healthy little population of Joshua trinovia. Moving away from the spot we were earlier. Let's see, this is just mud, muck, and sundews.